Hi guys, Nagaraj here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new for this channel, please do subscribe. Today we'll discuss about differences between the hash map and hash table. So before getting to the actual differences between the hash map and hash table, we'll see some of the similarities between hash table and hash map. Okay. So if you see this diagram, we'll understand what exactly the similarity between these two. So hash table and hash map, these two are classes and these are implements the map interface. Similarly for linked hash map also extends the hash map class. This is the architecture in the collection framework. So we'll see one by one the actual differences between these two. So first differences will be class type. So hash table, it is introduced in Java 1.0 but hash map introduced in JDK 1.2. Since it is introduced in Java 1.0, so the hash table is called as a legacy class. Okay, so the next differences is regarding the synchronization. The hash map is non-synchronized and hash table is synchronized in nature. So non-synchronized in the sense, if you create a hash map object, so this hash map object will allow multiple threads to operate on it. For example, if one thread is working on the insertion operation of the hash map object, but another thread maybe they can work on the search operation. So that means the multiple thread can operate on the same hash map object same time. But in case of hash table, multiple thread not possible to operate on the same object, but one by one it will operate. That's why it is a synchronized in nature. So we can say the hash table is thread safe and hash map is not a thread safe, as multiple thread can operate on a single object at a time. Okay, this is regarding the synchronization differences. So next we'll come to the null value. The hash map allows one null key and multiple null values, but in case of hash table, it doesn't allow any null key or values. We'll see in this example. Let me go back to the Eclipse. So I have created for hash map object here, and I kept few values. So these are the integer generics and string generics I have taken, so that the key I have added integer value and the strings I have added as a value. Okay, if you consider this as this example, it is if I run this program, I can able to see output here, right, 1 to 7. But if I add the null values, so if I add any null key, right, so I'm adding one null key, and let me see, let me add multiple null key and multiple null values. We'll see how it reacts. Okay, so adding null values. If I run this program, in case of hash map, so it is allowing only one null value. See here, only one value allowed, and one more duplicate key is removed from it, and it is allowing for the multiple null value as well. But in case of hash table, let me go back to the hash table. If I run this program, okay, I can able to see few of the data which is added already, right? So value 1, 2, 3, 7 is added. If I add some null key, suppose let me add two null keys here, again the same like hash map and multiple null values. So if I run this program in the hash table, right, so it is showing some error like java.util.hashtable.put the unknown source, and again it is showing like null pointer exceptions because it is not at all allowing me to add any null value or null key. Let me add only one values here, so I'll assume like I'm adding only null keys. Let me add only one null key. So will it work or not? We'll see. See, again it is showing null pointer exception because of it is not at all allowing for the null key. And let me add and check only one null values whether it is working or not. Added one null value. If I run this program, so again I got this null pointer exception. So what it means? So hash map allows one null key and multiple null value, but in case of hash table, it does not allow any null value or key. We will see the next differences. As we see previously, like a hash map not thread safe, right? So that's why it is called as non-synchronized in nature. Because of this non-synchronization, so performance will be higher, because the multiple thread can operate on a single object, hash map object, so that the performance definitely will be higher. But in case of hash table, as it is allowing only the synchronized in nature, means only one thread at a time, so the performance will be slower. So finally we'll see what are the inherits available in the hash map and hash table. In case of inherits, right, hash map inherits the abstract map classes, and in case of hash table inherits the. So these are the few differences between the hash tab and hash table. So let's see quickly one by one. In terms of class type, right, hash table introduced in Java 1.0 and it is called as legacy classes, and hash map is introduced in JDK 1.2. But in synchronization point of view, the hash map is non-synchronized and hash table is synchronized in nature. But in case of null value, the hash map allows one null key and multiple null values, but in case of hash table, it does not allow any null key and null values. If you consider the performance is to classes, the hash map allows, means the performance is very fast compared to the hash table because of the non-synchronized in nature. And finally, if you say the inherits the classes, the hash map inherits the abstract map classes and hash table inherits tree classes. So these are the differences between the hash table and hash map. And if you have any doubt regarding any collection concept or the differences between the different classes and interfaces available in the collection frameworks, please do let me know in the comment section. Okay, let me revert back. And finally, thanks guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit like button. If you don't like, please hit dislike button, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for the further videos. Thank you.